Hi, folks. This is Don Meisner with the North Country Fishing Report. You know, once a month, I go into WMSA in Messina and I do a half-hour show with the person that runs that time period there. His name is Donnie Despo. And we've been doing this for a long time. Donnie doesn't know much about fishing. He knows very, very little. It's never been part of his life. And I know very, very little about the thing that has made his life, which is music. So we go in the other day, and we did talk about music, and I learned a lot just in a short period of time talking to him about how music can drive people's soul, how it can move them, how it can energize them. Things that varies from one person to the other, but for him, it was his life. But one of the first things he said to me when I went in is he says, "Ooh," he says, "boy, it's getting cold. I'm dreading the winter. I'm just dreading the winter." And I thought before I spoke, I thought 20 years ago, 30 years, maybe it was 30 years ago, I don't know. But I felt the same way. It got to be this time of the year and I started dreading it. And I think of all the people that live here that kind of feel the same way. And a lot of people, as they get older, as they get able to do it, they'll leave the area for a few months and go south where they can be warmer. But that isn't what I felt 30 years ago or 20 years ago. I felt, okay, so winter tends to beat me down. I'm going to fight it. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to attack winter. And folks, I'm not just making something up here. I'm not making a lot out of nothing. I'm making something that changed my life and I'm sharing it with you. And so I decided that every day, and I did have the opportunity to do this. A lot of you might not. But I thought every day I'm going to go out there and I'm going to meet winter on its terms and I'm going to beat it. So each day I would go out and I longed for the worst blizzards. I know I sound like a nutcase now, but I longed for the worst blizzards and the strongest snowstorms so I could go out and I could either walk or I could get on snowshoes or I could run, and it's hard to run in the winter. It's really hard to run on ice and snow. But I was out there every day and I could feel it. I could feel the ice and the snowflakes hitting my face, and it became an absolutely incredible experience. No, it wasn't easy. But I'll tell you what, when I would finish that quest each day, the feeling of accomplishing something, of yes, I can do this. I can live here and not only survive, but I can enjoy it, because I really did come to enjoy those moments. The worse, the better, because I knew in the end I was always going to make it. And it's changed my life living here a lot. I hear people from down south come up here for our tournaments and they go, "Oh, this is so beautiful. This is so wonderful." But what happens in the winter? Oh, we're freezing to death just thinking about it. And I think, you might be surprised. And I think to the people like myself that enjoy hunting and fishing and things like that, I think people like us, it almost becomes a more healthy way to live because we look forward to the changes. We look forward to the things that we can do. Ice fishermen love it. They never think, "Oh, I'm going to be freezing today." They just put the clothes on that they think they need, and they go out and they enjoy experience that they look forward to all year. People that ski, I don't care what you do. You know, I don't expect all of you to love fishing like I do, or even maybe a little bit. But there's all kinds of things that you can do in the winter up here, from snowmobiling to skiing to cross-country skiing to getting on snowshoes to experiencing the trails that we have. And in the winter, you can go out and it's a whole different world around you. So this is my, I guess, suggestion, my tip for all of us that are starting to shiver and starting to dread the winter months ahead of us. There is a way to not only make it bearable, but to make it part of a very robust life that we can still have. Until next time, folks, this is Don Meisner with the North Country Fishing Report.